Let's show you how you can stamp text up to 100 times in a circular pattern. So from our table, stamp photos, text and patterns. And then the second entry, choose text to stamp circle spiral. Okay, here you type in or paste in some text. I'm just going to paste in the name of our app and we'll hit done. Okay. And you could pick a color here, but if you don't at first, you can use a transparent background. Let's just use the transparent for the first example. And then you can control the rectangle size. As long as everything's seen with a transparent background, we're good here, okay? So if we hit done at this point, then we'll get 100 stamps. Now, you can, at this point, run the slider up and down to control the count of stamps. The count of stamps is shown at the top of the screen. You can set the size of the text based on the size slider, setting size. Okay, here's a nice thing to do is press the arc button. And you can roll up all of the stamps from 0 to 360 degrees. And they'll all line up in one place, if that's what you want. Okay, if you hit the roll the arc button around, you can roll the arc. And once you kind of get it where you want, pointing in the direction you want, then you could set angle and then move the slider, and now you can control the positioning at that angle and at that arc there. Okay. So that is how to do transparent text, okay? Let's hit the done button here. Now let's go in and do text with a colored background. So we'll do the same steps, stamp photos, text and patterns, choose text to stamp circle spiral. We'll paste in our same text, we'll hit done. This time we're going to pick a color, let's say. All right, so we've got a color picked, and let's hit next, okay? So here we can adjust our rectangle size. Now you can see the rectangle since it has a colored background. And we've done that. Let's actually set the corner radius too. Let's round those corners to make it a little bit more artistic. And we're at a point where we can hit done. Now we're stamping 100 times, which is kind of excessive because our text is kind of big. So you can run the countdown. Here we've got 15. But if we set our size small around these things, then you can get more text if desired. So let's make the size just a tiny bit bigger here. Okay. So you've got some cool effects you can do with this. Okay, if you wanted to twirl these things, you could twirl them hitting the twirl on off button. We'll let you twirl. You can control the rate of twirl by using the slider. So unique things. I don't think any other app is letting you do this. Okay, we're pretty unique. Okay, so let's stop twirling. Let's control our angle here, okay. So we're looking artistic, let's say. Okay, and you can, actually with these, you can also do radius reduction and size reductions if desired. So let's hit radius reduction and move the slide a little bit. And you can see the radius starts getting a little smaller for each successive stamp. If we do a size reduction at the same time, then you kind of get a real spiral effect, okay? So let's go back to radius reduction now that we've reduced size. You can see it's a cool spiraling effect, okay? And that's it.